Johnson thought the puck was coming back the other way. Cruz tries to feed it to Johnson. Johnson has it, walking along, shoots and scores! Max Johnson! 58 seconds into double overtime, and Bowling Green picks up 5 out of a possible 6 points here in the Upper Peninsula. Barry, the sophomore forward, twirls into the offensive end to the left circle, waits, threw it across, wrist shot, glove save, Eric Dopp, and the rebound, he has that as well. Now he's without his goal stick as it's redirected into the corner. Still worked across to the right side boards. This is going to be Corbin, one-timer, glove save, Eric Dopp once again. And the Falcons put it all the way down, and Eric Dopp is able to get his stick back. And this will dribble and become icing. Now Brian Hallinan into the offensive zone, gets his way through. Hallinan moves, shoots, and scores. Brian Hallinan, 2 minutes and 51 seconds into the third period, and Michigan Tech has their first lead of the weekend. Cruz skates up the left-hand boards. Now into the offensive zone. Cruz looking for .100, puts it off the apron of the goal. This will be Max Johnson behind. Alex Barber trying to seal it in. Brandon Cruz has it right wing, shoots, scores! Brandon Cruz! That's his 100th career point! So Sam Craggs, Evan Doherty, TJ Lloyd, and Rawhauser jump back onto the ice. This is Derek Daschke from right to left, starting from his own blue line. The drop pass almost got it to Sam Craggs, who picks it up. Craggs, shorthanded breakaway between the circles, shoots, and a glove save by Ryan Larkin. Pressure to the outside. This one is Crawford back out to the blue line right side. And now it's going to be Casey Lincoln now charging it on the breakaway down the left wing circle. Lincoln out, backhander, and he scores! Casey Lincoln out! 1-0 Falcons! Power play for Bowling Green. This is their second of the night. Face off to the right of Dryden McKay. Back out to the blue line. Here's Connor Ford. Shot, he scores! Connor Ford on the power play! And the Falcons draw first blood 4 seconds in. Falcons once again donning their chocolate brown road jerseys, the orange and white trim, the brown helmets. Michigan Tech will go with their alternate cream colored jerseys, the black and gold trim, and the black helmets. Falcons will be skating from right to left across your radio in the first period, and a weird count came off the yellow, and the Falcons will get the first touch here in the first period, which is brought to you by Wood County Hospital, official hospital of Bowling Green Athletics and Falcon Sports Properties. In over the line, left side, this is Justin Misiak with a shot from the blue line, is swallowed up by Eric Dopp. That becomes the first whistle and shot on goal. 19 seconds into this first period. Falcons scored the first goal of the game last night. 5:34 into the first off of Cameron Wright. And Bowling Green will see a face-off in their defensive zone to the right of Eric Dopp. Face-off is a win for the Falcons with Connor Ford. Brandon Cruz will tap it up the middle of the ice. This will be Parker Soretsky and Eric Goetz. Goetz seeing some action tonight, was not in last night's game. He, along with Zach Noble, check into the lineup, as well as Brendan Dadema, your 7th defenseman for the Michigan Tech Huskies. Bowling Green will send it into the offensive end. This loose puck comes up the near wall. Parker Soretsky will take this one for the Huskies. Across the Bowling Green blue line, Soretsky trying to find his way through against Johnson into the right circle. Pietila lost control of this one, and it's tapped up the near boards. Now for Trenton Bliss and Pietila teaming up on a play. Scooped up by the Falcons with Will Cullen over the blue line. Left side, Cullen strides against Chris Leip into the near side corner. And the Falcons will tap it to the other side of the ice. Trenton Bliss lost control on that one. He kind of coughed it up. Comes out into neutral ice. We played 1:15 of this first period. Theocharis for Bowling Green. He will steal and control and hoist it into the offensive zone. Falcons completing a change. And this comes up the near wall. And Freddie Letourneau tapping one loose. And it's TJ Lloyd who will wrist one off the glass as it rings around towards the near side of the ice. Tim Theocharis, left point, trying to change the angle. This one is tipped up into the far corner. Sam Craggs against Tyler Rockwell, tips it to the near side. Into the corner, Schneider spins on his forehead. Centering pass out in front, and a one-timer for Sam Craggs, and that was a save made for Matt Jarusik. Alec Bretzman will take this one up the left wall as he gets it in over the blue line and taps it in. He'll peel back to the bench for a change. Sam Craggs waiting on the near side, but we have a whistle here as I think the puck went out of play. Almost 2 minutes inside the first period. We still have no score, but each team's get a shot on nets. And the linesmen are conferring now in the referee circle to decide where they're going to drop this puck. And it looks like they're just going to drop it right at dead center ice. 18:03 left in the first period, no score. Falcons roll out the fourth line with Pitters centering right and Conquest. And Rawhauser will be paired with Carson Musser on the blue line. Zach Noble with TJ Poglaze and Ray Bryce. He's got Todd Keelan and Eric Goetz in behind. The aforementioned Goetz will send it up the near wall. This is Carson Musser patrolling at his own end. Will send it up the far side boards. Taken over here by Noble as he swings on a shot, but it was tipped, and the Falcons will regain possession of it here until Ray Bryce takes it over from Carson Musser into the left wing corner. Comes up the far side boards. Poglaze on this one for Tech. Then the Falcons regain control. Senior captain Alec Rawhauser in a battle in the far corner with Poglaze. Poglaze will still not go away till Adam Pitters has to come down, throws a couple of cross checks in. Pitters scoops up the puck, flips it to the near side for Cameron Wright. Falcons get the breakout towards the middle. Pitters 2 against 4. Pitters has possession of the puck, spins away from a hit into the near corner. Todd Keelan in, and then Ray Bryce to scoop it up here. Bryce, one of the junior captains. Another junior captain is Seamus Donahue, but Bryce wears the C on his jersey. The other captain being Alex Smith as well. Smith, a senior. Will Cullen to take it for Bowling Green. Only a sophomore on this team will flip it out into neutral ice with Alex Barber. Cullen getting inside body position on Justin Misiak, who would not let him go. And this will be bounced right towards the Michigan Tech blue line here with 16:45 left in period number 1. Brandon Cruz turns on the speed, has it left wing corner. Met up there with Colin Sawyer in behind the nets. Sawyer over to Brian Hallinan wearing number 12 in the cream-colored jerseys tonight, which I would have to say are probably one of my favorite jerseys in all of college hockey. The cream jerseys that Michigan Tech wears for their team. Tim Theocharidis will take this all the way in his own end as both teams completing a change. Theo turns his net with speed right up the middle of the ice. Is able to stick handle all the way into the slot until it was knocked off of his stick, and TJ Lloyd has to backtrack out towards neutral ice. Tapping this one, Evan Doherty, picked up by Chris Slipe. Up the near side boards. Max Johnson missing on a puck. Johnson will tip it, trying to get it into the offensive zone. The Falcons had numbers going back the other way, and Parker Soretsky, his wrist shot goes off the ankles of Theocharidis, but it comes out towards center ice. Casey Lincolnheld, 2-on-2 down the left wing circle. Lincolnheld, he'll send it in behind the nets, goes off the stick, and then it's Eric Goetz's puck to play as he gave it right up to Rawhauser on the left point, and his shot got deflected into the protective netting as we played 4 minutes and 23 seconds of this first period. Still, both sides have a shot apiece, but nothing has hit the twine so far in the first period. Schneider with Letourneau and Craggs, Rawhauser, and Dalton. Logan Gainey will take the face-off to the right of Matt Jarusik. Face-off is a win for the Falcons, but it comes back out to neutral ice. Rawhauser backhands it deep inside the Michigan Tech zone. Seamus Donahue, who was targeted a lot last night. A couple of penalties went Bowling Green's way as a result of some hits from Donahue. Wrist shot from Sawyer, a pad save redirected into the corner by Eric Dopp. Picked up by Gainey. Tries to retreat it back to Donahue, left point. He will move down the left wall, has it into the left circle. Centering pass out in front, another save by Dopp. And then Sam Craggs hoists this down, goes off the boards. It will not be icing. That's an excellent play from Sam Craggs as he's able to get it off his backhand, hit it off the boards and out, and allow the Falcons to get a change without it being icing. Bowling Green comes back the other way. Adam Pitters and over the blue line right side, sent down to the ice surface. Eric Goetz to take this one for the Huskies. He's met up there with Cam Wright, right into the left corner. Tries to get it loose, goes in behind the cage, into the left wing circle, and then Zach Noble will take this one for the Michigan Tech Huskies. Flips it off the left wing boards, gets it out to center ice, and then Bowling Green will tap it right back in and complete a change. Michigan Tech still hemmed inside their own end. 14:20 to play first period. We're still tied up with goose eggs on either side of the scoreboard. 3 shots to 1 so far for the Falcons. As it comes out for TJ Poglaze, run into there, and it's going to be Alex Barber down the right circle, centering pass, try to get it to Ford. Ford will take it into the right wing corner. Ford goes back to the point, but that's split through both TJ Lloyd and Tim Theocharidis. Lloyd from Lloydminster, Saskatchewan. Only a freshman defenseman will send it right up the middle. Connor Ford tracking it with a wrist shot, and somehow it's fought off by Matt Jarusik. Didn't know where it was initially. Neither did the officials as a crowd gathered over towards the goal line. Alex Barber in a tussle as well. He's still running his mouth with Ray Bryce. And finally, both parties will be separated. Well, fans, the BGSU men's basketball team will host the Northern Illinois Huskies next Saturday, a week from today, Saturday, January 18th at the Stroh Center. Game time is slated for 4 p.m. For tickets, visit BGSUFalcons.com. In the WCHA, scores going on right now. Everybody is tied up at 0. 6 minutes into the first period, Mankato and Ferris State tied at 0. Similar time in northern Michigan. The Wildcats and Seawolves knotted at 0. And Lake State at Alaska at 11:07 Eastern Time. We'll also catch you up on some NFL scores in the third media timeout. This is an offensive zone draw for the Bowling Green Falcons. They take it to the right of Matt Jarusik, but it's banked off the glass and out for the Huskies. Brian Hallinan against Tim Theocharidis comes out to center. Alex Smith is there. And then Tyler Rockwell will deposit it right back into the offensive zone for Michigan Tech. And Bowling Green will have to restart the breakout. TJ Lloyd on the right-hand boards. Joseph for Connor Ford, 2-on-2. Forward over the blue line right side to the right circle. Wrist shot goes wide of the goal. Does come out of the zone. Barber fighting for possession. Carson Musser was falling down. That allows Justin Misiak to come into the offensive zone. Misiak edged off the puck by Musser, is able to rebound himself. Wrist shot came off the bar. That one from Brian Hallinan, and slap shot went wide from Chris Leip. Michigan Tech was awfully close to getting the first goal of the game. And Connor Ford will lose the puck battle to Alex Smith, but it's picked up by Musser for Bowling Green as he reverses to Connor Ford as Michigan Tech completing a change. Out to center, Tyler Rockwell. He'll spank this one right back in. Dopp out of his net to play. Goes to his forehand, shovels it to the near side. This will be Colin Sawyer. Has to wait for his team to get back onside. Dopp thought about playing it, decided not to. Logan Pietro, center pass here. Split shoots. Pad save. Rebound is loose there for Soretsky. And the Falcons still not able to hoist it out of their own end with a penalty coming up to Carson Musser, who's without his stick, but he brought down Trent Bliss in the process. Logan Pietro, right corner, will go towards the front of the net. The pass was cut off, and we finally get the whistle here. Tripping will be the call to Carson Musser. He will go to the penalty box, and Michigan Tech, like last night, will have the first power play of the game. 7 minutes and 38 seconds into the first period. Well, it will be Carson Musser to sit down for, at most, 2 minutes.